So last night, Vadeal and JannisZ both became FNCS champions in the EU Grand Finals, and in this video today I'm going to explain what settings they used and what gear they used as well, because I know a lot of people in the chat were curious about this. So getting straight into Vadeal first, as you can see in his settings tab right here, he plays on full screen, he plays on 1920 by 1080, he does not use a stretched resolution, he matches his frame rate limit at 240 FPS, which matches his monitor's refresh rate, he uses 100% on the brightness, which is default. His colorblind mode, I believe, is currently Tritone on the strength number 10, which is the maxed out one. For his graphics quality, he is currently using textures on low, auto download textures and all that turned off, meshes on high, and he's obviously using performance mode to allow all of this. Moving on to his game settings, he uses sprint by default, he uses auto open doors, he's got auto pick up weapons turned off, he's got auto stored consumables to the right turned on, confirm edit on release I believe is turned off, and the same with disable pre-edits, which if you guys haven't got this disabled, I recommend doing so. I'll leave a link for why in the description of this video below. Trust me, you really want to turn it off. And he's also got tap to search turned on. His HUD scale, I believe, is 80, and then these are all of his HUD scale options right here, with reticle ammo indicator turned on. For his mouse sensitivities, he's using 14% on the X and 14% on the Y, and for his targeting and scope sensitivities, both of them are on 72.0, and he's using 800 DPI. For his sound options, here they are on screen. As you can see, his sound quality is high, and he's also got visualized sound effects turned on. And finally, for his keybinds, here they are on screen as he slowly scrolls through them. Now, apologies, these are in his own native language. Unfortunately, they aren't in English, but you can obviously translate if you want to. And moving on to his gear, for his mouse, he is using a quite unique mouse called the LOGITECH MX518. A few of you guys may recognize this as it's a much older mouse and not many people use it, but it is still a classic nonetheless. For his mousepad, he is using the XXXL mousepad, which is this one on screen. Again, not many pros use this, but some do. For his keyboard, he is using the Logitech G Pro keyboard, which is this one on screen. I believe the Logitech do actually have their own switches, which are pretty fast and do sound quite nice. For his monitor, he is using a full-on esports monitor, which is the BenQ Zowie XL2546K. Many of you guys will know this monitor, it's very popular. And then finally, for his headset, he's using the Logitech G Pro X headset, which is this one on screen. Again, it's pretty common and very popular. Moving on to JannisZ, here is his Fortnite settings on screen right here. As you can see, he's using the full screen windowed mode, he's using the native 1920 by 1080 resolution with a frame rate limit cap at 240 FPS, which again matches his 240Hz monitor. His brightness is on the default 100%. He does not use any sort of colorblind modes, that is turned off. He is also using the performance mode render setting with his view distance on near, textures on low, and his meshes on high. For his game settings, these are very similar to Vadeal's. He's got sprint by default turned on, auto open doors turned on, auto pick up weapons turned off, auto consumables to right turned on, and then all the rest basically the same. Moving on to his HUD scale, he's actually using a HUD scale of 70%, and then here is all of his settings on screen. He is also using the reticle ammo indicator. For his game sensitivities, he's using 6.5 on the X and 6.5 on the Y. His targeting sensitivity is 60%, and his scope sensitivity is 70%, and he's using a mouse DPI of 800. For his audio settings, these again are pretty standard. He's using the same as Vadeal with visual audio sound effects turned on. And then here is all of JannisZ's keybinds on screen as he scrolls through them. I'll let it just play so you can see each one, and feel free to pause at any time. Moving on to JannisZ's gear, for his mouse, he is currently using one of the best selling mice ever in gaming, and that is the Logitech G Pro X SUPERLIGHT mouse. For his mousepad, he is currently using an in-gaming custom mousepad, where you can basically put on a custom design onto the mousepad, and I believe he is using the size XXXL, or the biggest one. For his keyboard, he is using the SteelSeries Apex Pro in the size 10 key less, I believe, which has super fast switches, which are called Omni points. For his monitor, he is using the Acer Predator XB252Q, which is a 240Hz monitor. And finally, for his headset, he is using the Logitech G Pro X headset, which, like I mentioned, is a very popular headset. And that right there, guys, is both Vadeal and JannisZ's Fortnite settings plus gear that helped them win the FNCS Chapter 3 Season 3 Grand Finals. Congratulations to them, they'll enjoy their awesome Champions pickaxe. But that's all I've got for this video today. If you want to find more information about both Vadeal and JannisZ, head over to gamesettings.com, where you'll find their entire profiles on there. I'll leave a link in the description below. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.